Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Tonight we're going to start a new series called Animal Farm. I think we've pretty much gotten where we're going to get with Sosnovka. The next time you see it, it'll be as a test server. I'm sorry, not a test server, but a server. And then we're also going to be looking at, continuing Bjornholm, but we're going to be jumping in here and there. It's not going to be like a continued series at this point. It still will be, but I want to add a third thing in here that we can do that'll be a little bit different than what I've done. I've done kind of over and over again the same thing. Farm, some logging, some silage. Some farm, some logging, some silage. So for this farm, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to set up a new scenario, and to start with, we're going to find a Polish map. I want to stick with the newer mods that came out, or the DLC, but at the same time, I want to do a different map. One of my viewers, and I think they're right, everybody's kind of getting burned down on Sosnovka, and Sosnovka is going to still be, as far as video watching goes, because we've all seen it now. Every farm sim guy out there is recording Sosnovka. Well, not everyone, but most. So we are going to make it a little bit different here, and we're going to go for a different map. I'm not going to, like I said, Sosnovka is going to be our server map. That will continue to be recorded. It'll also be live streamed. But I think for my personal map, we're going to try to do a different map that might still be Polish related or Eastern European related if you want to be a little more technical about it. So first things first, we need to go in, and I have a bunch of maps that we're going to go through. So I'm going to kind of go through this process with you because you guys, I don't think you've seen this before, but this will give you an idea of how I make my videos, what I do to make them, and all that good stuff. So let me slide this over here a little bit. All right, so the first things first. When I go to test mods out, I don't like to put them in with the mods that I already have. I've gone through very carefully on my mods and picked ones that I like specifically. So I don't want to mix these new mods in until I'm sure they're ones that I want. So what I do is I go into my games folder. I go to local disk. I go to documents, farming sim, or my games, I'm sorry. Then the farming sim. And then here's all my save games, and I also have the mods folder. I just simply right-click it and rename it to mods. And then I make a new folder, and I call this one just regular old mods. There you go. Now, I open up a second window in Windows Explorer, which I right-click, and, well, you guys can't see that part, so hold on, let me expand out so you can see my whole desktop, or most of it. And I go down here, and I'm going to right-click this and say New Window, or just File Explorer. It doesn't let you do New Window anymore, but picking File Explorer gives you a new window. So then I go into my Downloads folder where I've downloaded these maps. I keep my Downloads folder clean, too. Once I've done them and picked them, I delete all of them out of my mods folder. So let's look into each one. Now, some of these maps come as zip files, which is you just plug them in, but some of them come as actual... we'll do that too. You have to unzip them first before you can use them. So what you do is you double click on the map, look inside. In this case, we have a bunch of additional mods that we need. Compost soil, multi-fruit, fruit mod, this is the map, is the My Dogs Flavia, or Falva. I'll never be able to say that. And then this Compost Master Transport module and Brantner Compost for whatever reason. I don't know what those do. Those are things that we'll find out as we go. So this one does need to be extracted. So I say extract here. And I'm using the free, not belonging to me any longer. What do you call it? WinZip. Okay, so all these new ones just came out, which sucks because it kind of makes a mess. But I suppose we can get rid of this one now because we've gotten everything out of there that we needed. Boop. All right. Now we go into this one. Once again, look at all these things that you need to have. Now, I'm not real... The 1500A is a piece of crap. The Gaz is a piece of crap. What else do they make you have here? Oh, these... Yeah, see these Kraz trucks. There's an IFA WC. I don't really like these farms that kind of force you... to this is Markovo map. Now, it might be a good map, but like I said, I don't like the ones that make you have these vehicles because then it makes a big mess, and I got to go through and clean them out. It also means the map is dependent on those vehicles. So that was this one. We can just dump this. I'm not going to do it. PL map. Let's take a look and see what's in here. This one's just straightforward map. How nice is that? I prefer that. Okay. This one didn't work, so we're going to get rid of this one. I know for a fact. I downloaded a couple earlier today and tried them, and this Senkova one, for whatever reason, wouldn't work. So we're going to delete this. So really we have two maps that we're going to look at so far. Here's one. This one requires, it's Masi Jeba. It has the soil management zip. You know what? Maybe we'll play around with that too. Oh, man. Something that we haven't done for sure. Chop straw, all these same multi-fruit cutters. I haven't seen that before, so maybe there's cutters. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll do this one. So we're going to extract this here. Whoop. And we know Brantner Compost is the first one that we didn't download, so. And of course, obviously, there's going to be ones that are duplicates. We're going to place the one from 1.8 with the one on 11.1. No, that's because the one on 11.1 is newer. Modified on 1.9 with the one on 1.9. Sure, it's the same thing. 1.9, yes. Okay, so those are the same. Okay, so that does it for that. And then this is the last one. This is a Wappy Juggy Wabbup. WinRAR's telling me that I didn't buy it. Yeah, I know. It's the free version. I know my free trial has ended. Eee. Okay, this one's doing the same thing as before. So it's got all these mods that you have to have. It's cool if you want a pack map, but I'm really not into that. And a save game. I don't want that. I want to start my own map with my own equipment. And you'll see what we're going to do that. So I'm going to delete this. Boop. And so we have our mods cleaned up. Really, we only have 2 or 3 maps to look at. My Doslovka. And so we're going to take all of these and we're going to cut them. This is how I clean my folder out. And I'm going to paste them into my Farming Simulator mods folder. I hear Thomas the Tank Engine somewhere. All right, so we're going to close this. So these are the only mods that we're going to have in game. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our ding. I don't know why my computer just dinged, but hopefully it's working. Back into my games. Farming Sim, and I'm going to grab the mods that we kept. And I'm going to cut. And we're going to put them in the mods folder. I'm going to say paste. And once again, anything newer we keep. Let me decide for each file. 1031 versus 1010. So we're going to select this one. Chop straw, 821 versus 2015 versus 2014. I keep 2015. In this case, oh, they mark them black. That's nice. So we're going to keep this one. Boop, because it's newer by a couple minutes. This one's newer. Boop. And that one is newer. Very nice. So we move them back over, and then we're going to look at our mods folder, and these are already copied, so we can get rid of these. We're going to delete that mods folder, and I'm going to rename my mods. Let's see here. All right. 2 mods. Ta-da! And that's it. So now we're... All right, so the kids just wasted half a bowl of Jell-O. That's great. They put it in a bowl that had a crack, and they're trying to make Jell-O, and... Jell-O doesn't stay in a bowl that's cracked if it's it's not finished yet. And they didn't know it was cracked, so So if we go into our options, we're going to look at our mods and see what we've got. We've got our gold edition crap. I don't know what the 64th fix fruit fill types is. This mod removes the limit of 64 fruit and fill types. Whoa. The limit is set to 58. That's kind of cool. We have these multi-fruit cutters. I don't know what they are or who they're for. They look like these are probably ones that I already have. I'll probably end up getting rid of that, but maybe you need these if you're gonna, whatever. Animation map trigger, compost soil trailer. Once again, I'm gonna have to look some of this stuff up. It's beyond me. Transport mold, which mold must be compost transport. These are some of the these PL maps. So we'll check them out and see if they're good or not. If they're crappy, we'll just get rid of them. Here we have the soil management mod. I'm a little afraid of this one because it's serious. Like, you really have to keep track of how to do it, and I haven't done it before. But maybe it'll be a good challenge for us on a new map. Make or break, probably. Compost soil. You can put compost on the soil as fertilizer and other things. And I think you need it with the soil management. So Multi-fruit capabilities, standard module. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are all mods that aren't included in the mods that I normally use. It's a little overwhelming. Sorry, I got interrupted there. So let's go ahead and we're going to start a new career. Now, you're missing, be careful when you do this, because the maps that you have that are already mod maps will disappear. I have a save game at 1, and I also have a save game on 4. But you'll notice here these are empty because I've gotten the maps out. Now the data is still there, but if I start a new game, it's going to overwrite my data. So if you're using mod maps already, be very careful when you go to test maps if you're going to save, because you'll erase your game. What's up, mate? Did you draw a picture, Mater? Is that a rocket ship? Or a building? Is that a lighthouse? Yeah. So go down to a game that's not like 20 or 18. Use that as your test game, okay? And we're going to start a new game, hard, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You might end up with no equipment. Sometimes that happens. So, hey, we'll start with Macy Jawis. Jawis. Macy Jawis. I don't know how you pronounce that, but... And already you can see this guy's using crappy mods. I like the train. It's all in, looks like Czechoslovakian? Czech Republican? Now, because I know I'm not allowed to say I know it's not Czechoslovakia anymore, it's the Czech Republic. As I get reminded every time I say Czechoslovakia on my World of Tanks videos, they say, no, it's the Czech Republic. So, is it Czecho-Republican? Republican? What language do you speak? But it could be any language from there, I don't know. Any of those Eastern languages. Okay, whoa, they give you a bunch of stuff. Whoa, and you start off on top of your grain silo. Huh. Look at over there on the right is the soil mod. Definitely getting some lag here with frame rates. It's not horrible. When it first started, it was worse. These tractors are not going to be what we're using for this game. So we're going to be getting rid of all of these. You'll see. I'll show you what I do. All right, so... There's a dog barking. Some of this equipment, though, I do want to keep because we're going to be doing all animals, and this is all pertinent animal crap. But we'll put in some of our own tractors. We'll see what the value of the farm is and put in our own tractors for it. Oh, look at, they give you some nice harvesters and stuff. That looks terrible. What is this? Really? That looks horrible. What? This map looks great, and then they got that in it. What? Okay. Some teenage kid decided he thought it would be a good idea to put that in there. This farm is already really established with equipment. That's kind of cool, but I also feel it's kind of more than what I wanted. Plus, I wanted to go with a little bit more eastern, smaller equipment. There's a big grass field back there. Let's take a look at the map and see what it does. So we're at the northern part of the map here. It looks like there's a biomass heating. There's an elevator. Messages. I don't know what that means. There's a missing Orbanging something or other. Roll pull. Maita. I don't know. There's just all kinds of stuff. That's probably our fertilizer right there. Okay, good. This one has pigs and cattle. The barns for them. Or those might just be cattle. Two cattle barns, which is kind of cool because you can. Though I don't know, why would you want two right next to each other? But maybe so you could have more. But I don't think they have limits on how many you can fit in them. So all kinds of storage barns here. It looks like for storing grain. So far this is a good candidate for what we want to do. But like I said, the equipment's a little bit too heavy for what I want. I want it to be a smaller farm feel. We got potatoes, it looks like storage. We got storage for sugar beets, seeds, calc, whatever that is, fertilizer, wood. That's going to be wood chips. But you can put silage and grass in here. That's nice. For storage, you got, what is this? Maize? I can't read that. Straw. Okay. This probably just fills the whole thing up with straw. Or bales or something. It's not a sell point though, so All right, so we're going to cruise south a little bit here. Try to get down into the city and around and see what else. We got a bunch of fields. Yes, Evelyn.
It's not me. It's that the jello freaking like splashes out and slides.
It's okay, honey. Good job. PGR. Was there Schlepp? I don't know. It looks like you own all the fields already. I don't like that. I'd like to have something to work towards. You got a manure wagon already. That's cool. Once again, this farm might be too established for what I want, though. I really want to be able to have some input on what's going on. Obviously, a bunch of tractor barns. So the gates work. That's a big, important thing. Does this gate work, or does it not? I can't open the gate. Oh.
Why are you looking at me?
No, you know what? Because it's my opening mod is... Oh, there it goes. Okay. I guess it does work. I gotta slow time down. If I could slow down time. Once again, just so you don't ask, if you don't have the PC version, you cannot use mods. Okay, I get that question like pretty much, and I'm not saying I totally get it. People don't understand it. But the truth of the matter is, if you don't do it or you don't have the PC version, there are no mods for you. Sorry, you can get the DLCs, but you can't get the mods. There's corn. Yeah, like I'm seeing this. I like these fields. It kind of feels like a real farm. I do like that. This is a little hokey right here. This earthen, low texture bridge. They definitely use the advanced texture mod. Soil pH is neutral. Soil moisture 57. I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial and then make a tutorial. The one I saw was like totally a little bit hard to understand because it was like in some guy that was like Dutch or something explaining it, and I'm like, the English, there was a translation loss. I think I have to go the other way to get to where I want to go. It looks like that's a dead end. We'll figure the map out a little bit more as we go, but I like the look of this map. I got to tell you, whoa, nice tight roads, but once again, I don't like the fact that you own all the fields. That takes some of the fun out of the earning your way into the map type thing. So that's a strike against this. But it has everything so far that I want. Haven't seen pigs yet, but I did see there are cattle. Is there not? Let's see, 9. Probably one of those things says pigs, and I just can't read it because I don't know how to read. There's sheep. Looks like there's a sheep farm, so we'll check that out too over here. So we come down the road. Should probably stay on the road here. Is that a train track that what's that? Okay, the train track is gray. Ooh, there's a stoplight. Look at this. Huh. Well, they stopped. Whoa. That's awesome. The traffic actually stopped. Are there trains that go by? Oh, that would be amazing. If they had trains that would actually go through the town, I'm telling you what, man. It can't be that hard to program, and I'll get jazzed if that's the case, man. If I see a train go through here, we're on this map. That'll do it. Once again, though, I don't like the fact that I can't buy any fields, but maybe you can. Maybe I'm just missing the broker. I know, like on the one map that I played, the Belgique Profound. Ooh, look, there's a castle. Ooh, look at those train cars. They're like real train cars. They're not all happy looking. Oh, that's cool. Okay. This is probably where you dump stuff off. That's neat. Potatoes or something. Who knows? Since it's all another language, we'll have to figure that out as we go. But that's really cool. Look at that. Wait, where's the other gate? Okay, so that was a do not enter. Came in the right way. Okay. Here's the little town. Oh, I like this map. This is going to fit that new Polish equipment, or the Czech equipment, pretty nicely. Ogrodnik. Here is the town of Ogrodnik. You stay and be happy in Ogrodnik. His farm is good. He's happy. Happy place. I think those tunnels denote the end of the map, where these cars are coming from. Oh! I mean, this has... Look at those crossing gates. Look at the train cars. I love it. Oh, I'm a huge train buff, guys, just so in case you didn't know. This looks like a real train yard. This was like the train line in the back of my house. I mean, this is really cool. Look at there's a conveyor. That's what the elevator. Yes, Evelyn.
Don't put your legs like that. It's bad for your legs.
Is it bad for my leg? Evelyn's learning about posture in school. Is that better?
Yeah.
If I sit up nice and straight and have to move my microphone a little bit. I do tend to lean down. Actually, let me fix that real quick. Hold on. All right, so I've moved my mic a little closer to my face. So here's a dump point. This is the local grocer. I like this. It's a little dated looking. Yeah, there has to be pigs somewhere because look, here's Pungenin. Punkt. Cattle and pig. Meat. We had chili for dinner. That was good. My wife had like homemade chili.
Baked potato.
And baked potatoes. Oh, talk about heartburn. And I'm almost out of Tums. I got enough for tonight. Got Tums tonight. Okay, so this is Elevator Messageois. So this is probably like the main facility in town for selling your crops. Yeah, like I said, I like all. Look, seed. You can purchase seed. What is in the store here? What store is this? Okay, saplings. So this is where you buy trees. You buy everything else from the other store. Looks like they have some minerals here. You can make calc, fertilizer, seed, and that's pretty neat. So the plant must produce it. I love that grain elevator. That's like what we have here. That must be the dump in there where you dump stuff off. Obviously, there's another dump spot right there for something or other. They're processing something here, and it's spurting out of the building. It's pretty sweet. Wow, that's really cool. This is a really cool map. I'm impressed, I gotta say. I wish it had the field thing, but I might be willing to let that go if this is the best. So far, this is the best. There's the lady that buys chickens, and she's flapping her arms oddly, and she has a white hand that makes me a little nervous. She's been hanging out with Michael Jackson, maybe? Oh, he's dead. What is that? Seth, what's that hand from? Is that from like a Portal or something? And she's an interesting girl. She must be from something. She looks like she's from outer space. So, anyway. At least she's not scantily clad like some of these other maps that I've tried out. I mean, she's moderately scantily clad. It could pass for a dinner dress. Yes, Seth.
This guy says he wants me to see if I can get Team Fortress 2.
Is it free?
Yeah, should I do it?
Yeah, you can try it. I don't think it'll play on there, though. Check the hard drive space. Make sure the hard drive's not too full because we're probably running low on space on that thing. Okay, so up here is the sheep farm. There's a dog barking. I hate when they use that mod. Oh, that is so irritating. Because it doesn't turn off. It just keeps barking. So this is where your sheep are going to go when you purchase them. There's got to be a feeder tray somewhere. I don't know, Seth. My microphone totally sagged down to the ground again. I need to get a better stand. This thing is wearing out. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to use paper towels. This looks like we're not allowed to go back here. This is the end of the map. Maybe. But maybe it opens like the last one. Because it looks like there's woods back there that you can cut. Trying to see if I can trigger the open. Oh, yeah, it did. Look. So O triggers it. You just have to do it by hand. Well, that's really neat. So we can go back here. Let's see where this goes. Oh, that's cool. So there's a forestry area. How nice is that? And then there's something big over there. Look at that. We go off-roading in our tractor. What is this? Oh. Trying to get across this without drowning. Oy. Oh no. Okay, maybe I have to go up there. Oh, they made this kind of hard to navigate. Oh, Asa. You've gotten your tractor stuck. Oh, you're in it now, boy. Oh, come on. Switch over. Come on. Come on. I want you to transverse this way. It seems like we back up easier than we go forward, so there we go. That'll work. Oh, look, I'm on the road. So much for my shortcut. So I have yet to find the dealership for land. What is this? This must be the biomass heating plant. This looks like some kind of plant.
On the world, the tanks from the official website, and it got a very bad virus on his computer.
Who said that?
The tank cop.
That probably means that he already had a virus, because you can't get a virus from the World of Tanks website. They don't put that up there. He's got some kind of yeah, it would be that would be a link switcher. Like, it detects that. Yes, there's the dump right there. It detects that you're it detects that you're trying to download a link, and it changes the download location. Oh, look, there's a basketball court. Oh, it's that same blue color. This person must really like that fake blue. Wow, that nothing in the world looks like that when it's painted blue. It's like LED light, blind my eyes blue. So this must be I don't know what this is. Milk. This is milk facility. Interesting. I suppose you could use the stop milk. I don't know how to do that either. Maybe we'll do that eventually too. All these new. This is going to be like a mega learning process. I hope I don't blow things up. Yeah, definitely. So we've seen pretty much everything except for that other sale place. So let's go ahead and head down there, see what we see. Like I said, everything except for the fact that you already own all the fields. And I hate that plow texture. It looks ridiculous, but... So let's see what we see. I'm going to jump down there. We'll be right back. Hey, there's a bus stop. Oh, there's the little house. This must be my residence, maybe. I'm driving all over the road. Sorry. Oh, okay. That's not it. That's just to those fields. There's got to be a place to buy fields. I mean, I can't believe they just give you all these fields. I'm missing something somewhere. Oh, is that Squirt? Hi, Squirt. Agroma. Notice that they don't sell... Oh, they do sell Zetor. Look at, there we go. Zetor. So there's our sell point. There's our purchase point, but there's still no place to buy. Interesting. So let me just look a little longer. Now, I think if we haven't found it yet, we're probably not going to find it, because really, there wasn't much to... Agrodnik. Okay, well, that's good for this map. Let's check the next one out.